Happy winter solstice! The sun has returned! Today is December 22nd. I am just now leaving church. We had our Christmas pageant at church today. All of the kids put on a little Christmas pageant and they talk about the Bible story of Christmas and they go up and act it out. They also talked about the winter solstice and we talked about the season of winter in general, and everybody got a chance in the congregation to go around and share what this season means to them. And then we walk out and the sun is shining, the tank is clean. I also want to show you real quick, I have gotten several compliments on my outfit today. I'm trying to find a good place to put it to show you. Let's see if you can see if I put it here. Okay, that didn't work because I couldn't get my camera to balance on the car, so I waited till I got home. So people kept complimenting me today on my outfit, and they just kept saying, "Oh, I love your style, and we love the way you put your clothes together, and you just look so nice." And I just kept laughing at them because I literally grabbed this dress out of the backseat of my car this morning because I had spent the night at my friend's house after going to a birthday party, and we just went straight to church from there, so I just grabbed a dress out of the back of my car that I happened to have in there, and then everybody was giving me these compliments like, "Oh, we love the way you put it together." I'm like, I literally grabbed this out of the back seat and changed in the parking lot. Anyway, so in this holiday season time of year, I obviously just got back from church, and part of it was letting the congregation have the microphone and go around and say what the season means to them. And the kids also put together a video. It was called like Searching for the Meaning of Christmas or something like that. They interviewed different people and asked them about the meaning of Christmas. And it just struck me that overwhelmingly, people that they interviewed and the kids themselves and every one of us in the congregation, we all said that Christmas time is about family and friends and being together and just spending time with one another. And that's it, and that's all. And it just struck me how, even though it seems like everyone agrees that that's the most important thing, how many people still let themselves get wrapped up in buying gifts and needing to get things for people because, oh, I have to because they'll think I don't love them if I don't, or they'll get me something and then I'll look like the bad guy if I don't get them something as good or better. And a lot of people, can't afford to do that, and the holidays are a really stressful time because of that kind of guilt that comes with Christmas. Everyone agrees that it's just about spending time with family and friends, and yet we let ourselves get tangled up in more than that. And so I just wanted to share what I've been doing for the holiday season. Last Sunday was my Circles Yule ritual and gift exchange. So I did ritual last weekend, and then this past week I did something myself. I went out, it was late at night, it was like 10 o'clock at night or so, and the park where I had done a meditation during the summer. The first time I had ever been to this park was during the summer or late summer, beginning to be fall, but it was still really nice and sunny. I had gone and walked around this park and did a meditation and things like that. And I hadn't been back there since because it's always busy and I didn't want to go and do that. I didn't want to do a full ritual like I did last time, with when people could happen by. So I stopped by there the other night, and it was still really well illuminated by the moonlight creeping through the overcast clouds. So I could see perfectly well, and it was warm enough that, with my hat and my hood and just my coat and gloves, I was perfectly toasty warm. It was not uncomfortable at all. And I did the same walk, and so I had the opportunity to look at all of the individual changes from when I had been there in the peak of summer and the warm weather and green and animals and everything like that, till now when everything was kind of asleep and resting and covered in snow. And now today it's sunny and everything's melted again, but this was a couple days ago I got to do that. That was actually the night before the solstice, and I hadn't even realized how close it was to the solstice. I just took the opportunity to do that. So I kind of had my own little solitary thing then. And then last night I went to a birthday party at my friend's house and hung out with them and, eat, drink, and be merry sort of thing. And then tonight I'm going to hang out with some friends from college and do the same thing. Eat, drink, and be merry and play board games and things like that. And then I will be at my friend's house tomorrow cleaning the house with her. Tuesday for Christmas Eve I will be at my family's doing the Christmas Eve thing. It's an Italian tradition, I think, to do Christmas Eve with family. So the whole family gets together at Grandma's house on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day I was invited to a Christmas dinner at the home of some of my pagan friends. They do a Christmas dinner for everyone who doesn't have anywhere else to go on Christmas because, their families are doing different things. They don't celebrate Christmas, so they get together on Christmas and have a dinner. so that we have somewhere to be and still be with community and loving community. So I got invited to that. I just got an invitation to a New Year's Eve party if I don't have anything else to do then. So it's just like I'm being overwhelmed now with things to do and people to see and parties and hanging out and just really having a good time the way that we all kind of say this holiday season is supposed to be. And so this is the first year that I've really had that, so that's really quite cool, I think. I have also gotten some presents. People keep giving me things for my new house, which I'm not moving into yet. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. We saw the house. It's too small for 2 people. It's cute. Everything else is great, but the 2 bedrooms are kind of small. It won't fit our things. The girl I was going to live with and we have a lot of big furniture, such as she has a really big couch and I have a really big dresser with a mirror attached to it, and I don't physically know how we would have gotten them into this space. So I'm considering maybe renting that place by myself and having it just be for me and my cats, and then I can have company over and people can come and stay, but it won't be like trying to make 2 separate bedrooms work. So I'll have 1 bedroom and the other can be a cool sort of different space, like my library or my ritual space or whatever I want it to be. That'd be really nice. So I'm considering that, or I'm looking for other apartments on my own in the area, maybe something even smaller. I'm just trying to see what will be the most affordable. But my friend James from YouTube, he used to be on Pagan Perspective. We met through YouTube. We have never met in person. Great friend sent me a gift to help me with my home search, and I'm so appreciative of it. It's beautiful. Thank you, James, so much. I already said thank you when I got it, but it's a beautiful fluorite crystal. I just received that a few days ago in the mail. And then my bosses bought me something for Christmas that I had wanted. I had no idea they got it for me. I thought it had just sold. I saw that it was gone. I was like, oh, it sold, darn it. And they got it for me for Christmas. It's this beautiful, I'll put a picture of it because I took a picture with my phone. It's a stained glass panel with a vase attached to it with bamboo growing in it. So it's a little bamboo vase, stained glass window thing, and it's beautiful. And a friend of theirs made it. It's handmade. Someone else, a friend of my boss's at work, got me a caramel apple because she said, what do you get a vegan for Christmas? And I would jokingly, because they make fun of me at work, or they tease me about what I eat, and they like to say that all I eat is seeds and grass, and they call me the rabbit. So I said, did you get me grass clippings? And she said, no. And so I opened it up. She had gotten me a caramel apple with pecans in it, which is not vegan because there's milk in milk chocolate, but that's okay. I still eat milk chocolate for now. I'm not strictly vegan yet. I'm still transitioning, so as much as possible. What else, Sierra? What else do I have? So people have been giving me things for the house, and now I'm just like, well, I really do have to move, huh? They're giving us stuff for the house. We have to go. So just to give you an idea, right now I am actually staying in the basement at my brother's father's house. So this is my space. I kind of made it into a little gypsy-ish sort of cave-like area. So I like that's my towel hanging in the way. But I put my bookshelves there and my big bookshelf there and kind of made a little wall around my bed. And so all of my stuff is just kind of stored away. So as you can see, this is most of my belongings. Some of them are still at Grandma's house. So I will be moving everything soon, hopefully, and having my own space. I'm really looking forward to that. I did say that I wanted to move before Yule. Obviously that didn't happen. Even if I were to move into this house with the girl I was going to live with, the earliest we could have moved in was by January 1st. So, but now I'll probably take another month to look around and really see if this is going to be the best option for me. But that's kind of what's going on in my life right now, and just hanging out with people and really just reveling in community, which is really nice. Knowing that there are people around and even not around. You know, James lives across the country, and he and I still have a friendship, and people all over the United States and all over the world that I've met on YouTube who I consider personal friends, and we keep in touch. And I look forward to, in this next year, meeting some of you in person and doing some more videos of that nature and traveling and doing things and just being more involved in the global community as well as my local community in all ways. That's what this season is about to me, and I'm really glad that I've been able to start off this new year in a really positive way. So thank you very much for watching. Please tell me in the comments what you did to celebrate the solstice, what you will be doing to celebrate Christmas, what your family traditions are, what you like about this time of year, what you don't like about this time of year. It's not an easy time of year for a lot of people. So I think talking about that definitely helps, and just remembering that the good times are so good and making sure you have some of those. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say is that my coworker and I, before we had been she read something or found something online, I don't know where it was. It was sort of like a quiz talking about the types of people who spend their money on things versus the people who spend their money on experiences. And I noticed as we were talking about it and reading about it that over the years, as I've gotten a couple jobs and I'm getting more financially independent and sort of getting to choose what I do with my money and saving it for this apartment and saving it for this, that, and the other thing, donating things, whatever, I've noticed that I do find it more justifiable in my mind. I've always been rather conservative with my money. I find it more justifiable to spend money on experiences. So I have found that I've been buying tickets to see plays, and I've been taking my friends with me to see shows and paying their way and paying for parking and paying for dinner and paying for experiences that we're having rather than buying people material gifts. So if you're struggling with any ideas for the holidays, I know it's kind of almost after the fact now, but just in case, or just in life in general, if you haven't given that a shot, think about that. Think about going out and having more experiences, even if they're ones you don't have to pay for, like going to the park and taking a walk and looking at what's different, or going to a museum, or anything like that that doesn't even cost money. You can have beautiful, rich experiences without being rich. So that's what I've been doing a lot of, and I encourage you to do the same and see if you like it. It's not for everyone. I know some people like to have material things or feel that they need to give material things in order to feel like they're really doing their part or showing their affection or appreciation. But just in case, that's an idea for you. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and have a happy new year. Have a great holiday season. Stay warm, stay well. Don't forget to be awesome. Blessed be, and goodbye.